I'm now going to cover a range of TV cables that are terminated in F connectors, such as this connector that you see in front of me here. Okay, so there's a certain market for pre-terminated F cables. Now, where did be used? Well, we'll say F connectors are very common, particularly in the satellite industry. All satellite receivers, in terms of inputs, would be it's always an F connector input that you use on it. Now, if you're buying the shorter lengths of cable, the 1.5 meters, it'll just be a pre-packed F connector with this. And the reason we do it that way is it's a pretty standard product, easy to buy, and you know the cable in it is reasonable, and on short lengths, you know, it works fine. Now, we also will say made a decision to add a range of longer cables, which we actually make specific to the customer's requirements. So you can have in longer lengths, for instance, 3, 5, 10, 20 or 50 meter lengths. And these are pre-terminated, or these are terminated by us using compression F connectors, and these are good quality cables. Now, why would you use, we'll say, something like, we'll say, a 10 meter pre-terminated connector? Well, just say you were running a cable from a satellite dish directly to a satellite receiver, and you didn't feel confident, we'll say, about making the cable yourself. You can simply come along, buy the satellite dish, buy the receiver, and then come along and buy this cable as well in conjunction with it, and specify that the total length is 10 meters. Now, the difficulty, or the one drawback about having cables pre-terminated like this, is that simply if you're running it through a hole in the wall or something like that, obviously the size of the hole that you're going to need is slightly larger, because normally what most installers will be doing is they'll run the cable through, hence they'd only need maybe a 10mm hole, and then on the far end afterwards they would actually come along and put on the F connector, but that's a fairly minor thing and mightn't even have an impact in many circumstances. So that's it anyway, an overview of TV cables terminated with F connectors available on tvtrade.ie.